Hey guys, it's me. I want to vent to you because I've had a very, very long night. To start it off, I clocked in an hour early, because one of the big Wawas, the super Wawas, closed down. So, everybody went to us, and they're really important to us because we don't have pumps, and they do. Um, so if they weren't running, then we wouldn't be running. Um, yeah, my computer's acting really, really gay. But, okay. So, you don't have to watch me and my lips move if you don't want to, just listen. Because I'm going to talk anyway, whether this wants to not be slow or not. I clocked in an hour early, and I was okay with that, because, today I was going to be working anyway, so I'm going to be calm, relaxed, cool, whatever. Um, and then, like, I heard Jackie was coming in, and I'm like, okay, well, here we go, something's going down tonight. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm cool to you and sit here and talk to you and be all friendly to you because you're talking about me. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, we're all buddy buddies when I don't wanna be your buddy. I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you, period, because you're fake. You're nothing to me. I don't care if we work together or not. You don't want to work with me anyway. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm cool with you and talk to you and do this and do that. Well, me, thinking I'm gonna talk to anybody, well, of course, I caved and I'm trying to talk to her. And I'm like, okay, well, if you need this, let me know. Do you need help? Do you need this? Can I have this? Just being really, really nice and polite to everything to her and shit. And then I go and ask Theo some advice about my ex, which, if I have time, I'll talk to you about it later. I'll talk to you at the end of the video, because that's pretty important to me. Um, but I went to export advice about him, and let me kill this computer. Well, I asked advice about that, and I walked over to him, and she was eyeing me down, and then I this video is making me so mad. So then I went to go talk to him, and of course she had to listen. If I was gonna talk about you, you would know that I'm talking about you, so I would say it to your face. And if I had a problem with you, I would come up to you and say, "This is my problem." And I did come up to her a couple times in the night. The toast aren't done, or the walk-in isn't done. This isn't done. Either you can do it, or I'm gonna do it. But it needs to be done, and you're over here ignoring me and acting like a drama queen. But what really got to me was when I went to go talk to Theo, and it was like 12 o'clock at night. It was like 11, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, I'd say. 1 o'clock. Um, and I'm trying to work, you're trying to work, we're all trying to work. But I really had to talk to Theo at that moment because I was about to, send Jason this huge important text that's going to jeopardize the rest of his relationship and my singleness. Like, it jeopardizes everything. So I had to get into advice, and she was listening the whole time. If I wanted your advice, I would have come to you. If I wanted you to hear, I would have screamed it across the store. I'm sorry, but I don't want everybody knowing that I'm planning on getting back with my ex. I'm sorry if I don't want his girlfriend to know that I'm going to steal him after you get done with it. Like, I'm so sorry that I don't want to have to listen to her mouth. Well, you're jeopardizing our relationship because no, I'm not. You jeopardized your own. You fucked up your own relationship. I'm sorry, but she didn't like when I talked to him, and every time I talk to him, she always has to be right there, or she always has to be like, "Oh, do this," and then she'll pull him off to the side and ask him, what is she talking about, or she thinks I'm talking about her, so she'll talk about me. Like, seriously? Your name isn't Jason. Your name isn't Deborah. That's how I chat. So, how about you hop on my conversation for 2 seconds? I mean, you're telling me, don't talk through this, but you're talking all night. And it was really frustrating me, and I'm like, Theo, if I don't talk, just know that I'm 20 years old. I don't need my conversation being babysat because you're afraid I'm going to say something. Seriously? You talk so much shit about me, and I hear it, and you're going to babysit my conversation? Whatever. Because last time I checked, I've never sat there and listened to whatever you have to say to Theo. I don't care. But, she just did a lot of things. She didn't want to work, and she smoked a lot. A lot. It was like more than 8 times. And she normally goes at least 8 times. And it was just more than that. I'm trying to do the order. I'm trying to do the toast. I'm trying to do the walk-in. And all she wants to do is talk, sweep, and talk to Theo. And, like, smoke. Or talk to her husband. And I'm like, I'm seriously, like, telling everybody, like, seriously, there's 3 people in the store. There's only 2. We had an extra person come in, which was her. She was on schedule. We had an extra person come in because, they thought it was going to be busy, and it wasn't busy. Theo's in deli. Theo does what Theo does in deli, whether it needs to be caught up or not. And obviously, I'm at register, so I'm doing everything else around the store, which means you're either register or doing everything else. And what do you want to do? Talk, talk, talk. Smoke, smoke, smoke. I mean, there's 3 people in the store. There's no reason why the store had to go and look like a hot mess. The order wasn't done. The cooler needed that help. The cappuccino wasn't done. She took one out, one of the things out, and they're like little canisters. She took one out and didn't even fill it. So I came up to, I'm like, I keep going up there, this isn't done, do you want me to do it? Nothing. Nothing. This isn't done, do you want me to do it? Nothing. I was like, I came up to her, and I was like, the cappuccino isn't done, do you want me to do it, or do you want to ring? Do you want to ring, and I'll do it, or do you want to do it? Nothing. The sugars. Sugars aren't filled. Do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it? Oh, I'll get to it, I'll get to it. 2 seconds later, Connie, can you do the sugars? That's your job. Don't tell somebody to do your job. What do I do every night? Let's see. I fill the walk-in, which is all the little sodas, the teas, the milks, everything that, is cold. I fill that. I face the store. I put away an order, every other day. I take out all the trashes. I do the napkins, clean the doors. I do everything in the coffee aisle, which is fill cups, lids, milks, creamers, everything. I sweep the floor. I mop it. I vacuum. I fill the cappuccino. I try to do something with the milkshakes. I fill all the cups for the sodas. I take out every last trash. I fill all the napkins. Like, I do it all on my own. And I still managed to get the store looking good. So, for 3 people, the store shouldn't have been looking the way it did. It shouldn't have, because we weren't, abnormally busy. The customers that we normally get, that's who we got. We weren't busy at all. And you want to sit there and smoke. I don't smoke. I had 2 breaks. I ate, my nose is I'm sorry, that's gross, I know. You don't have to sit there and leave nasty comments about how that's gross. I sat down and I didn't even sit. I stood there and watched to see if she needed help, but I ate, you know, half of what I was eating and then threw it out. I had a little soup that big, ate half of it. I was there for 5 minutes. I shoved it down my throat. Hot burning soup. Basically, swallowed it whole. And I went to the bathroom for 2 seconds because I thought I started my period. 2 seconds. And you're gonna sit here and smoke, 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 smoke. Theo had 2 smoke breaks. 2. Like he always does. Like I'm over it. And then, I'm sitting here, I'm frustrated, you wanna sit here and aggravate me and aggravate me and aggravate me and wonder why I'm not saying anything and then act like it's my fault. And I've had it to the point where I'm literally crying at the register, like, somebody's gonna come in, complain about the store, I'm gonna have to listen to it, like, I'm not in the mood to come in every day that she's working just to hear, oh, the store's not pretty. And that's like every time I work with her, oh, something's wrong with the store, oh, something's wrong with the store. Theo makes sure that the store looks great. He doesn't leave until we get that approval. We work so great together that I can tell him, this in your area is looking like a hot mess, and he'll do it. Or he'll tell me, your doors are looking like a hot mess, do it. And I do it. Like, we work so great together, and if, like, Jackie is really trying to get me in trouble. And I went up to Tammy, like, seriously, like, I was there for a while, so I seen that Tammy came in, so I went up to Tammy and I'm like, Tammy, we need to talk. And every time I sit down and talk to Tammy, it's like she's blaming me. Like, it's my fault she got in my face. Like, if I was like, hey, please get in my face, just get in my face, so I can cuss you out. And then you can keep getting in my face, and keep getting in my face, and keep getting in my face, and then talk shit about me, and then get in my face, and get in my face, and aggravate me, and aggravate me, and then talk to me on Facebook, and get in my face, and you know what? It's all my fault, because I'm asking for it. Seriously? If I'm coming up to you and saying, hey, look, this is a problem, shouldn't you be doing something about it? Like, everybody's always complaining, Jackie smokes too much. Jackie's talking about me. Jackie's saying this, Jackie's doing that. Why is it when I come up to you, it's like, oh no, Jackie's not doing that. Like, Jackie has a history of talking about people. Jackie told everybody that Theo was gay, when clearly he is not. And Tammy can't figure out why, I think she's talking about me when I clearly hear that she's making comments about me, talking about how she wants to punch me in the face. Like, are you serious? I hear that. And she's like, oh, well, people are gonna talk, and, even if, people say they're talking, they're probably not really talking. Why would you say, Jackie's not talking about me when we all know she is? We all know she is. That's her history. And then for her to get in my face, that's my fault. For, and everybody's like, oh, well, Jackie said she was trying to apologize. Jackie got in my face when she was supposedly apologizing to me and was like, you're talking shit about me and you need to watch it. Cause Tammy finds out, you need to watch it. That's what she said. Because I went up to Casey. So Casey came up to my register and I'm like, oh, Casey, do you want to work for me? That's what I said. That's all I said. And she's gonna get in my face. And she kept getting in my face, I don't like your attitude. And finally she was like, I'm gonna go to Tammy. Go to Tammy. Because I'm over it. And then She wants to keep watching me and keep watching me and watching me and talking shit about me and doing this and doing that. And then she came on Facebook today and was like, I tried so hard to talk to you and you were ignoring me and giving me dirty looks, and I don't know what your problem is. You don't know what my problem is? You're coming up to me, starting shit with me, giving me dirty looks. Me dirty looks. Watching me, making comments about me, talking right behind my back, literally behind my back. And you can't figure out why I don't like you, why there's so much tension between us. You can't figure that out in your little head. Seriously? I think it's funny, and I'm just like, honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you because until I talk to you tonight with Tammy, because I was like, seriously, we need to talk, and she's like, oh, we'll talk tonight. Bye. We need to talk before we work tonight. That's what I said, because I can't do it. And I'm like, because clearly it's not just me who has the problem, and it's not just me who's giving you these, mysterious dirty looks. It takes two to tango. And I'm not starting with you just to sit here and start with you, because I was actually coming around. I was coming around. Whether I wanted to believe it or not, I was coming around and you were coming at me. So don't act like it's just all me, because it's not just all me. And then you're gonna tell Theo a completely lie, like you're trying to work it out with me and you're trying to be cool with me, and I'm not gonna sit here and have you be cool with me and then talk shit about me. I'm sorry, it's not happening. I already told Sammy, like, honestly, if it's work related, I will talk. But I'm not talking about my personal life with you just for you to tell other people or talk shit. I'm not cool with you. I don't trust you. I don't. Sorry, but I don't. This is really annoying. How everything's being blamed on me. And Jackie's the one who has this history of everything that's been going on. Like, I'm not the only one who's complaining to Tammy. It's everybody. And then she wants to bring Theo involved, and I'm like, sorry, Theo, but Theo's like, yeah, she is smoking a lot. She doesn't know how to prioritize in a nice way. He doesn't want to sit there and talk about her, but he's trying to say, yeah, she smokes a lot. She doesn't really do anything, and he doesn't really know what's going on between us. But I'm going up to him saying this, and she's going up to him and saying that, and she clearly told him, if I keep talking to her with my little slick attitude, she's gonna punch me in the face. But then goes up to him again and is like, oh well, if I didn't love my job, I would have punched you in the face. Like, seriously, I'm gonna let her know tonight. If you wanna punch me in the face, you better do it the fuck now. Cause if not, walk the fuck away and shut the fuck up. Because obviously you don't have balls until you get to somebody else or you're talking to me on Facebook. If you have something to say it to me. Shut the fuck up and stop telling lies. Cause I was the first to be like, I'm not gonna say you're not cool with her. I don't like her. I cussed her out. I did this. I did that. Not once has she, tried to apologize to me, because I would have been like, okay, fine, what the fuck ever. I can take credit for what I did. And it's so sad how you can't take credit for you. You want to sit here and lie to everybody like, it actually matters. I'm over it. I'm over it. Don't sit here and try to work it out on Facebook and then get in my face and cuss me the fuck out because you all of a sudden grow balls. Shut the fuck up. And I'm going to quickly say this about Jason because it's already 20 minutes, which means I have 5 minutes. So there should be like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. If I don't, get to finish. I'll say bye right now. Okay, it's still going on. Okay, quickly. I talked to Jason 2 nights ago, and he revealed that he was very unhappy, and I'm like, okay, well if you're unhappy, like if you're unhappy, you need to break up with her because Jason stays with somebody just because he doesn't want to be alone. And I'm like, if you're not happy, you need to leave. And um tonight, last night actually, I sent him a message and I'm like, if you feel the need that you don't want her anymore, I want my second chance. Because we've talked about it like a lot since, he started going out with her and till now. We've talked about it a lot. And I wanted my second chance um when we were broken up before he went out with her. But then he started going out with her and I couldn't be like, oh, I want my second chance and have him leave her or, have me like try to steal him away because that's not fair and that's not the kind of girl I am. But now it's like she's messed up her own relationship, so I can't be anymore. I can't like add on to all the things that she's done to him. So I was just like, I want my second chance. I want to work this out because I've realized, you know, with that year of us being apart and with us like being cool and friends and stuff, I realized I love him more than I let on to. I just needed to relax because I sabotage everything, and I do, and I admit it. And I started a lot of those fights, and that relationship going as bad as it did was, yeah, it was my fault, and I was too immature to be with him, and I guess I just have to be alone to realize that it was my fault, that I love him, that I need to relax, that I need to just relax. Because it was stupid things, like, he felt like he didn't love me, like, I didn't love him, like, I was doing this, like, I was doing that. I wouldn't even, have sex with him because, and I know you don't need to hear about my sex life, but I refused to have sex with him because I felt like he was pushing me into it, and that was just another one of my sabotaging ways. And I was just scared to have a full blown relationship as serious as it really was, and I just need to relax and calm down because I really do love him and I really do want to work this out and go longer than the time that we had. And yeah, so I'm gonna go because I have like 2 minutes to go, but I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.